My name is Jeremiah Telemontis, and I will be your instructor. Beginning with the agenda, we're going to start out with Module 1, which is a general introduction to social engineering, its terminology, its history, and how it's used today. We're going to dig deeper into attack vectors in Module 2. We'll learn how the many attack vectors impact and how those things are carried out in terms of phone phishing, spear phishing, physical pretexting, and things like baiting. Moving on to the third module, we'll dig deep into the social engineering kill chain and learn a little bit more about how to produce consistent results in a more formulaic manner. Module 4 will focus on information gathering, both in the technical realm and in the physical realm as well. Moving on to Module 5, psychology and manipulation will be our subject matter. Learning how to use psychology to identify what our target's emotions are, and using things like how to tell their body language, how to pick up on those cues as well. Finally, in Module 6, we'll focus on nonverbal communication, microexpressions, determining what our targets are truly feeling and how we can use deceptive manners and how to falsify our body language tells and also our microexpressions. So a little bit about me before we get going. I am the author of the Social Engineers Playbook. I'm an adjunct professor at Norwich University for graduate studies in information security and assurance. I'm also the CEO of Red Team Security, a information security services firm who focuses on social engineering and red teaming and penetration testing. I've been doing this for upwards of 20 years in information security. I've seen a lot of things along the way, and my hope is that throughout this course you'll be able to gather a lot of tidbits, a lot of nuggets of information as we go along. I've been working for a number of different organizations, Fortune 10, from some of the very largest corporations in the world to some of the smaller ones. Learned a lot of things along the way and met a lot of interesting people. Hopefully I can bring some valuable resources as well into this course. Additionally, I've been a national TV news commentator and a writer for CNN News, CNN Money, Fox News Channel. I've been interviewed by Yahoo News, CIO, and a number of other well-established news media outlets. I also want to share with you an interesting documentary that was done on us quite a while, well, about a year or so ago. A little bit of insight as to how social engineering works behind the scenes, how it's conducted. There was a team of journalists that followed us throughout an engagement where we were targeting a power company, and our goal was to leverage social engineering, penetration testing, as well as red teaming, physical security, infiltration tactics to effectively hack a power company. And so I encourage you to check out the links in this module and just have a look. It's kind of an interesting little documentary. May expose you to some of the nuances that go along with social engineering that you may have never otherwise heard of. Again, this mini documentary will be linked here, and it was done by Tech Insider / Business Insider, called Hacking the Grid. It's also available on YouTube. I think somewhere in the neighborhood of over 5 million views. It's a short 15-minute thing I encourage you to watch. So who is this for? Target audience for this course. Well, they're endless, but naturally there's for those people that are interested in maybe moving into an IT role. Maybe you're an IT manager who wants to become more familiar. Maybe you're a CIO or a CISO who's in charge of a security department and want to be exposed a little bit more to social engineering, what it's all about. I firmly encourage those of IT, general IT, especially security consultants, students, more importantly, and even salespeople. There are lots of tactics that are used here that can be leveraged by salespeople in order to influence and maybe coerce surreptitiously, ethically, to get folks to buy things, to get people to do things, with ethical purposes in mind. It's definitely one of those tasks that are one of those things you can certainly take in many different roles throughout whatever you might be doing. So overall course benefits, we're going to talk about what social engineering is, how social engineering could benefit you in your IT career, in your goals as a student. Maybe you're looking to change roles into IT. Maybe you're looking to be a consultant. There are a lot of things in here that we're going to provide you with the format and the runway to be able to do so. The social engineering framework, the principles, the phases. We mentioned the social engineering kill chain, methodology from gathering scope to determining the rules of engagement, to actually putting an operational plan together, and we'll have templates for you to leverage that to get you kind of up and running. Also, the tools that are involved. There are software tools, there's equipment, there's all kinds of things, tools and props to be able to use, and we'll kind of supply you with those and where to buy them, and also the ones that we use as a part of our consultancy. Additionally, this is going to help you manipulate targets psychologically, right? Oftentimes, courses on social engineering only focus on technical bits. So they're only focused on social engineering. That's all they're focusing on, or rather, spearfishing. And in social engineering, there's a vast array of potential attack vectors, potential ways that organizations and people could be compromised. They could be elicited. They could be influenced to do something they otherwise should not be doing. So this course is designed to go far beyond spearfishing in teaching you how to write an email and send it. This is a fully comprehensive course in that respect. We'll teach you how to carry out systematic social engineering operations with confidence, accuracy, and precision. We'll teach you some advanced tactics and techniques and procedures with regards to using some of the tools, some of our own real life experiences as a consultancy for the last 10 years. So we're gonna put that as much information out there as you can possibly absorb and take into your career, into your endeavors as you continue forth beyond this course, whether it be entering the IT security field for the first time, whether you want to change jobs and get into an emerging field, right? And social engineering as a part of IT is definitely one of those emerging fields that not a lot of people know about. It's definitely something that's continuing to gain momentum in the industry. Certain frameworks, business frameworks, regulatory frameworks are requiring social engineering to be conducted because they see that value, right? And if you're looking to either change your career, if you're looking to bulletproof your IT career, something like social engineering, like this course that we're going to provide for you, gives you that distinctive set of skills to be more well-rounded. And at the end of the day, if this is not within your plan, maybe it's not IT, maybe it's not a career change, but you want to do something extraordinary, learn a certain set of skills that are very unique in the industry. And this is really at the forefront, the cutting edge of what we're doing in social engineering. Last but not least, we have a limitation of liability. Some of the things that we're going to be going over with you today are going to be things that could be used in an unethical fashion, much like many of the things that happen within information security. The tools, techniques, and tactics and props could be used for malicious things. We encourage those folks that are taking this course to only use them with ethical purposes and intents. But we understand that the fact that sharing this information is extremely valuable. We are learning this skill because this is what the bad guys do. This is what a lot of those folks end up doing. And in order to combat those, we carry out these simulations like social engineering tests to be able to combat those bad guys. So please take note that the skills that you're learning here should be used for educational and or business ethical purposes only. I hope you enjoy this course and look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you.